MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. James Paxton is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Paxton has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilmer Defoe is the second out of the opening frame.
Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's
a swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the 2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Scooped up, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. In there, 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
This is skied out toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Voit at third with 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Hayes goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Chad De La Guerra comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being inside.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. No balls and 1 strike. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Orioles on the last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Mike Ford. And it's fouled away. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball 2. And I can count 2-2.
Bounce to first. And there's one down now. In now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Now the pitch.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder.
Digging in, DJ Stewart will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Batting it. Not shortstop.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Adley Rutschman. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting none.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
A quick out number 1. Digging in, Raimel Tapia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Wilmer Defoe will be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 3-2. Bouncer to the left side. Torres scoops it up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Gio Urshela started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Tommy La Stella now. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's inside.
Pops this one up. De La Guerra is there. 1 away.
batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Popped him up. Here comes Hayes. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Well, that's off the plate.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it is.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Austin Hayes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Austin Hayes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work.
And they get him trying to swipe a base. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Ford. Fouled off. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After to Santander. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next for New York, DJ Stewart. A base hit in his first trip. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Gleyber Torres is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Stepping in, Tommy La Stella. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Fastball called for strike 2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 3, apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the out at first.
Now batting, number 88.
So stepping in, Andrew Velasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's down to third. La Stella fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Raimel Tapia. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Popped him up. Rutschman shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
The catcher, Gary.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Digging in, the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. No hits to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swinging a soft liner and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Hit hard to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Renato.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Austin Hayes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Chad De La Guerra. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
First pitch of the at-bat. swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Another try at 2-2.
Down to 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Settling in now, DJ Stewart. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A ball and a strike now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short. Tommy Canely is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Now the pitch.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Tyler Lyons enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Striding in, Adley Rutschman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 80.
Striding in once again, Andrew Velasquez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles get a run.
leading off for the Yankees.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Comes in with an average of 265, 1 home run, and 8 runs batted in. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night, last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now back. Left. Fielder. Giancarlo. Stanton.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, action time.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
The 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santander has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number. Miguel Andujar will stay in the game, taking over at third.
A defensive team for the Yankees.
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
And Duhar.
And now pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Adam Ottavino.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
To 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hicks is right there, 1 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Andujar's got it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this. Dylan Tate is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 55, Dylan.
Here comes the first pitch. Mike Ford is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he's retired 1 away. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Number 28.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Down into left center for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Miguel Andujar will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 1-0. Into center field, line drive base hit. Torres is on his way home. The tag, and he's in there as they push the lead to 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2.
Leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Austin.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Chapman, 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full punch.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Torres picks it up. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. So striding forward now, Anthony Santander. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Adley Rutschman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Baltimore down to their final strike. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's cold.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-2 the final score today. New York win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Adam Ottavino earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, Adam Ottavino won his 5th game out of the bullpen as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 4-2. The Boston Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they destroyed the Angels 11-4. Randall Grichuk sped around the bases twice with 2 triples, leading the way for the Blue Jays over Miami 5-2. He is currently in the top